What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So, if you guys saw my carb cleaning video, which I guess actually I took it back down because I edited it in the picture. There's a Murray I was gonna go pick up, which had a 40-inch deck on it, and looked perfect, but the deal fell through. And then the same day I was looking on Marketplace, and like, right by where we go up to our cabin, there was another Murray. And I'm like, oh sweet, and I look and I'm like, okay, deck looks good and all that. So I messaged the guy and I asked him like, hey, how's the deck and all that? And he's like, it's good. So let me show you guys what I got. It is the exact same Murray. Now you're probably wondering, well, why does it look darker? Because, well, it is. This one's not been repainted with the wrong color, but now what I can do is bring in, oops. Right. I started taking the hood off because we're going to clean it. But anyways, I can take the hood in, the top part, or one of the fenders. But, I mean, just look at how mint this thing is. Like, here's the deck. This is why I got it. But look, the chute's not gone. All that is there. Like, even this metal piece is still there. Mine doesn't have that. So, yeah, all the spindles are, like, brand new. Like, this deck is perfect compared to this one. I mean, this one's just a piece of crap. And oh. So you guys know how this is like stuck down and you have to like pull it back up and all that? Here's how it's supposed to be with that plastic piece, but I could do that with my pinky, literally. Yeah. But yeah, and the lift cover actually has a purpose. It tells you exactly what height it's at. 5, 4. But anyways. But yeah, like the dash isn't all faded like mine is. But I'm probably not going to replace it just because this one has sentimental value. But it sure does look better. The seat, it's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. For 50 bucks, I mean, the seat's better than mine. It's not all taped and cracked at the top. It's actually like pliable, you know. It needs a good cleaning, but here's a shift on the go thing. And this rubber piece is there. This is the rubber piece I've been talking about. I thought it was plastic, but it's like a rubber. But anyways, this handle isn't all clapped out like mine is. Like, you look in there, see mine, go over to mine. Mine is cracked. You know, but, and this one is so much, like everything's a lot less clapped out. Like this, when you move it, it's quiet. There's no play. But anyways, what my plan is I don't know. I can't decide. So, oh yeah, the reason I got this thing for 50 bucks is, let me show you. Yeah, you can already tell. Listen. Yeah, the clunkies in there. Shouldn't be like that. And so how easy I was able to turn that over. Now here's mine. Oh my God. There you go, piston number 2. Yeah, like, that's not good. But, another thing, let me show you guys why I went through and fixed the steering slop on mine. Let me just actually put this hood thing on quick. Come on. There we go. Oh, and look, I didn't know that these had those rubber pieces. This one's missing, but that one's there. So when you shut the hood, it's quiet. It's not all bangy, but anyhow, let me show you guys why I fixed the steering on mine. That's what it was like before. Like, that is bad. Versus this. See that? Versus, and nothing's happening. But anyhow, so yeah, this one will let me, because this actually has good paint. Oh, and another thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but man, this fender, I mean, I kind of do need this part because it tells you what gear you're in. And this one, it really doesn't. It's all worn off. But I don't know. At the least, I'm replacing the shifter because this one's cracked and it doesn't sit right in there. But I'm probably just gonna replace this whole assembly because this one is worn off and this one isn't. Like, those are things you kind of need to see. Like this one, you know, this doesn't matter. You just need to know how to work the throttle. But it's pretty obvious that this one sat outside and this one didn't. This one never sat outside. It's like, look, that's not faded at all. Nothing's faded. This is kind of, you know. But, you know, and this, I don't know. When I put the spring back in, when I did the steering, the spring got annoying, but this one, you know, there's yeah, I don't know, everything, it's just sad. Everything is so much nicer on this one, and the deck is just perfect. I can't wait to mow with it, but anyhow, underneath the seat, yeah, that's what's good on, or bad on, or that's what's good on mine. It's all that in there. You can't. Yeah. It's all clean in there. That's what I'm trying to say. But so there you go. It's kind of just an introductory video. My brother and I are going to clean this thing today. The headlight lenses are super mint on it too. They're not even yellow. Mine are a little yellow. This one isn't. But yeah, I can still tell the two apart pretty easily. But hopefully I can bring this into a automotive shop and they can go, oh yeah, here's the color. But what my camera is showing and what it is in real life are two completely different colors. It's more like this deck. This is what you guys are seeing in there. It's what this thing looks like. But I mean, you can still tell it's darker than that. But there you go. So there's twins in the shop, and we're just gonna make, I don't know. I can't decide if I'm gonna part this one completely out for me and then just get rid of like the frame pretty much. But I don't know. It's a pretty hard decision because this, if I was to rebuild this engine, which is not through the block, if I was to rebuild this engine, get it running good, you know, steal these headlight lenses because you can't find them, I could probably get $300. Yeah, I could just say both headlight lenses must have been crashing into a tree or something because both headlight lenses are broken. I can lie. No one's really going to care that much. I don't know. Oh, and another thing I noticed is the light switch is missing. I don't know why, but it is. But the tires were needed for the guy's mower that he got. But anyways, that's what I'm going to be switching right now so we can get this one out and get it washed. And we'll take this hood off. But so no matter what I do, this hood, you know, like I might as well make sure we clean this thing because there's a lot of parts I'm going to put on this one. And even if I was to part this one out, I'd end up needing the hood. I would end up keeping the hood, and like the engine, everything is mint in here besides the actual insides. But I'm like, why'd it blow up? Was it just like something these opposed twins do? But no, there is not a drop of oil in the motor, so that's why it blew up. But there you guys go. My brother just walked out here and we're gonna get these things cleaned up. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. First drive of the new Murray. Here we go. Not gonna be a way to stop, so you're gonna, nope, that's not gonna work. Who knows those pins in. There we go. Oh, one-handed pushing sucks ass. Oh! Ah!
Tap. Gas tap.
Oh.
All right, right here.
Okay. Oh boy. You don't want to stop video now before we clean it. So that looks like under there. I'm doing it. This new seat I have for mine. Everything else.
It's nasty.
Yep. All right. All right, guys, we're getting ready to remove the opposed twin that's got a snap connecting rod, and I'm gonna just either link it in or just add in what my brother recorded for this because he has it on the music stand right now, and I don't really feel like doing that, putting this one on it. So I'm just gonna get this engine removed and put it on the music stand, and I'll come back once we get it. All right, what a fiasco to remove this engine. That was funny because we didn't have a good enough grip on it, and by the time we got it, we got it to there, and then went to lift it, and both started laughing because my grip was slipping. So, but anyways, yeah, I have no idea what bolt is for the double stack pulley, which I'm gonna need to replace or get that off so I can pull the sump off. But yeah, here's what the Murray looks like. Ugh, disgusting.
The Murray, new Murray.
Yeah, the new Murray. No, that's the Murmaster. This is just the Murray. But anywho, yeah, deluxe steering. Well, I guess it is kind of moving the tire, but It's just loose steering. But okay, we're gonna keep tearing this thing down, and then yeah. So I mean, if you guys want to see the build on this one, which I guess we're not really doing a build, but you want to see the teardown and all that of this one, visit his channel. I'll link it. I'll link the video in the description. I'll wait till he uploads it to post this video. But anyways, I'm gonna do I'll do a teardown video that will be recorded on for sure on mine. So that's what I'm doing next. But you could just hear the clanky bits when we pulled it up. So I'm almost wondering if a piston might have exploded too. That could have happened, but I don't know. No block damage as far as I can tell. But we'll get this muffler off, which is surprisingly a lot nicer than mine. I mean, I might even swap mufflers. Just make mine look as good as I can.
Already
but
swapped the air filter.
yeah, we already swapped the air filter in this thing, and then we swapped the top cover too.
Look at the difference between the air filter.
Yeah, there's what was on mine, and then here's that one.
Also,
and then
here,
underneath.
This was the one that was on.
Yep, that was the one that's on there, and then here's the one now. Shiny versus all beat up. So I'm just getting as good a parts as I can on mine. But yeah, this engine, I don't know. I can't decide if I'm gonna rebuild this engine and then put it on that one, or rebuild this engine and have it waiting for when this one blows. I don't know. I'm stuck in a.
Stick a push mower engine on this one.
I actually have a push mower engine.
I know, that's why I said just stick a push mower.
Oh my God, we might do that. Okay, we might actually put a push mower engine on this thing. I've always wanted to put one on there. But yeah, we
Look at that in there, all the fucking bird rat nest shit.
we've got a lot of cleaning to do. Oh my God, I haven't even looked in there. Holy cow. That is
Back here is yours.
yuck. Yeah, the back is even worse, but there you guys go.
50 buck mower.
Yep, $50 mower. There you go.
Already got the, we already got the
Yeah.
off.
Here's the new deck. Look at that. Look how pristine that thing is compared to that one. Except some of the paint chips are missing, but here's the hood from this one. It's all cleaned up. The bagging system for mine now. But yeah, I'm freaking sweating from how much I had to pull to get the engine up. But yeah, if you're ever removing an engine, I don't recommend doing it by yourself. I'm glad I had him to help. But all right, I'll be back once we decide to, or once I'm gonna get these cowlings off, because I mean there's millions of videos on how to do that. It's just a couple 10mm bolts to get that off, and then we'll tear down, or we'll clean the rest of the mower and tear that down. I don't know, but yeah. All right, guys. So I'm finally to the point of tearing this engine down. Finally have all the shrouds off. So pull the side head. I think this is the good side, the one that's not blown up, because this side. When you go to Jesus, my impact don't want to go on them. Yeah, you guys can see what I'm doing. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so when I was spinning this thing over I had to find a side to put the string on so I could get the double stack pulley string down the cylinder on. So I had to find a side to put so I could do that for the double stack pulley, get that off. And this side, it seems like it moved up and down, but it seemed like the other side didn't. Or, I mean, mainly pulled it. Okay, screw this. And just. Somehow I'm always good with an impact until I get around an engine. Just the way she goes, I guess. Whatever. Beautiful day, though. So I have both garage doors open, mainly because the engine was on the other garage's stall, but figured, what the hell. Come on. Alright. Again, I think this side's good. Let's find out. I don't have gloves on. Hold on, let me get some gloves here quick. Okay, let's see. And yeah, nothing better than floor gloves, right? Ooh, it was a little hard on the pull off, but there we go. Doesn't look bad. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. It's a head gasket. Is this a cylinder that's still good? Yep, that's a good cylinder. You see that? It's a good cylinder. There's the valves open. So that side's good. No worries there. So this side, I don't know, maybe use a honing, but actually I think I'll probably just let the side be. As long as everything seems okay. I mean, there's no scoring on this side, which is good. Ah, the cylinder's freaking shiny. Look at this. Here, let me get you guys in closer here. Cylinder is literally shiny. Like, see that? It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but let's get over to the other side and pull that side off and see how that looks. Yeesh. All right. But yeah, I went to go start my other Murray, with the new deck, because I wanted to mow, but I guess it had other plans because it dumped a bunch of oil into the gas in the oil. And then I changed that last night. I got that out of there. Which that video will be going up soon, and you'll see how that went. It didn't go very good. So that's been kicking my ass. And then I went to start it today, and I think I did the same thing again. So I don't really feel like working on that anymore. And it won't start at all unless I put fuel down the carb's throat. Then it shows that then it shows signs of life, but other than that, won't. And pull the float ball off and it's bone dry. So yeah, the fuel pump looks like it's dumping it out of the vent hose, or pumping hose rather. Looks like it's just dumping it into the cylinder from there, or down the cylinders, the pulse line hose rather, I guess, because it goes directly into the crankcase. But let's see what this side looks like. Ooh. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Whoa. Yeah, there you go. What? Why is that brown? Oh no. Look at all the parts in here. Those could just be carbon deposits. Yeah. Oops. Guess I didn't check the oil. Says the guy who owned this last. I'm sure he said that when it blew up. Yeah, that is not a moving piston. And if you look, this cylinder is definitely not as clean as the other one was. Oh, okay, I'm getting oil on my phone. Stuff I do for YouTube, right? Yeah, not good. And then this, on this side, wasn't tan, so not sure exactly how to feel about that. Oh boy. I'm gonna keep tearing this down. Yeah. This is interesting, for sure. It's all one block, pretty much, so, yeah, but if it's just, that's the nice thing about these opposed twins, is it's just one of the cylinders. So as long as the other cylinder is okay, I don't have to spend money on that. Do the valves move? Oh no, that's not good. The valves don't move either. I think a little bit more went on in this engine than I originally thought. Because the valves aren't even moving. And the piston, oh, there we go. There you go, that's the most you get. You can push it back, and then it'll come forward. That's what you got. There's a lot of knocking. So, I'm going to put all the bolts back in the cylinder head so I don't lose them. And then I'm also going to flip the engine over, because that's going to be a fun task. And then I'm going to pull off the bottom engine bolts, and then we'll pull off the sump and see what that looks like. This is entertaining. I've never torn apart an engine that's blown up before. Torn apart a good running engine, or took off the head rather, but it's going to be a challenge to see if I can get this one going here. I kind of hope I can. It'd be awesome. I can pull this off. Now I can see how I can disconnect all this. Yeah, but look at that. Look at all the carnage on that. You guys can see that, right? Maybe not as well as I can, but there is a pool of carnage in there. That definitely shouldn't be there. Yeah, all right, take a look. Yep. Something bad happened in there. There's your broken piston. That one's still good, but that one isn't. Holy cow. Man, I tell you. Jesus, almost looks like the sump is part of the block. Almost like looking there. I don't know. There is a sump cover, I know that. Where it is, I don't know, but yeah, this engine is Dunsky. Yep, just no matter where I look, it's all bad. But I can't get this here sump cover off. I don't know. I mean, is this all I get to work with? Is this it? Really? There's no other spots to tear us apart at? That don't seem right. Oh no, there's your valve cover actually. That's for that side. And then this one must be for this side. Yeah, well, you guys are definitely learning with me here. But like, look at that. Ouch. Like that's the main part of the connecting rod. That's what holds it together. Yep. Well, there you go. There's your opposed twin, or should I say, single-cylinder Briggs. Yeah, this thing has a cylinder delete on it right now. It's a 7 horsepower instead of a 14. Could be it uses a big push mower engine right now. She still would work in the riding mower, just be very weak. Yeah, damn. Ouch. Don't know if that's savable. Kind of hoping that this would be savable, but on second thought, it might not be. You know what I could probably do though? I could probably reach in and pull out the piston. No, I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna just look up how to do this so I don't mess anything up more than it already is. But this is bad. This is not good. So, yep. All right. Yeah. Okay. Just have to sit you guys down to stop the camera here. Ah. Yep. Typical G machine video. Good God, Gavin. All right. Well, good thing I looked it up because there's one more bolt down there. That's why I can't get the sump off. So, well, yeah. Try this again here. I'm gonna do this just POV quick. There you go. Now that's loose, I think. I think it's loose. I don't know. Oops, yep, that's loose. Is there one down there? No, just empty cavity. Okay. Let me set this down and see if I can pull it off. Alright, now let's see if this thing comes off. Yeah, I guess I better pull the oil fill thingy. Holy cow. There's some dirt in there. Dirt came out. Oh. Either way, there that goes. Alright, set that. I'm gonna set this dipstick over here. Alright, let me get a hammer. I know you guys can see this, but I'm checking because this is a one-time thing. I'm probably never gonna tear this engine apart again. Famous last words. Oh yeah, look at that. Comes off real nice. Except the one thing I should do is make sure there isn't going to be anything that gets into the engine real quick. I should have done that earlier, but of course now that I cracked it, sump, I think about that. Just because I got all that on the dipstick. Yeah, let's just make sure here. Yeah, I mean, this is hopefully something I don't ever have to do on my opposed twin. Because I broke a connecting rod, I'd rather replace the excuse me, the rings from wear or replace something from wear, not because I ran it out of oil. I don't think that's something that would ever happen to me unless I had a massive oil leak as I was running it. I didn't notice somehow. And then, yeah, but, all right, here we go. Clean that off later. So, all oil there. Hold on. Because, that's oil. Yep, there's a thick layer of oil on that. Oh, yeah. Yep, and you guys can start seeing sump gears maybe. Not sure what you guys can see. What I'm seeing is sump gears right now, so. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter really what I get in there because I have to clean this all anyways. Let's have this off. So, sweet. Something went flying. Which is never something you want to say when you take apart a sump. However that bolt goes. Whoa, that's just cardboard. Oh, I can say it like that actually. Yeesh. The amount of metal deposits in this engine is not good. Oh boy. Yeah, there's definitely a gear that went flying. Whew. Wow, this is an engine, all right. I mean, most people look at this and go, "Whoa, I would never do that." Yeah, you could. It's not hard. You just have to know what goes where. Like the gear that just fell out for me. Oh boy. Yeah, the oil that leaked out underneath this pan here is not underneath this box. It's not really liking to stay there right now, but let me show you guys what I'm seeing. So inside there's all the parts and pieces, if you will. But this is what your oil mainly sits in. I think this is the oil slosher, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So then we go up here. More chunkies, of course. You can't get enough of them, you know? But, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that must be an oil slosher because there's the thing. That. Now, I need to get all this oil off because I have a feeling if I don't get all this oil off, I'm not going to be able to see where a gear lines up. But there's your crankshaft. I can't turn it by hand. Oh, that's right, because here's. Maybe that's a dumb idea. Probably is a bad idea, but there you go. You guys can kind of see what all happens, but I'm not going to mess around with it more than that. Good God, if this engine ran again after I rebuilt it, I'd be impressed. But I'm going to have to watch more of the video. I at least got the sump cover off, which is good, and you can really see the extent of the damage. I mean, there's your piston, you know, but yeah, not what you want to see when you open up an engine. This is not what you want to see. But good God, yeah. So the people that do the preventative rebuilds, if you're going, oh, I want to rebuild my engine because I don't know the state of it. Well, here's what you might be getting into. Just trying to expand your knowledge, show you here, but yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more research and then I'll be back. But I got the sump off, so yay. And I lost a gear and a washer, which is not so yay. I mean, I have my assumptions on where they go, but you can never be sure until you know, go for it. Or look it up, rather.